So, Kelly, tell us a little bit about how knowing how memory works can help us when we're on a multi-generational ranching operation.
Well, I think the aging process affects us all, right? And so certainly for me, looking at my parents' generation and observing forgetfulness, and, then you start thinking, boy, is everything okay with that? And then really realizing that often our kids are probably thinking the same thing about us. But in her book, she explains that don't sweat, little memory lapses like that. That's really not a big deal. It's a normal part of life. And, frankly, we have a lot of data to store as we get older in our brains. But that if people are starting to notice that there's some basic, more fundamental things that are going on, so that, for example, going over to the toaster and not quite remembering how it works, so she goes on to say that those are some indicators or some real basic, terms when you can't remember. I think people will have seen or even witnessed perhaps, somebody that starts labeling the items in the kitchen with sticky notes and just realizing that that's going beyond just regular memory lapses that are part of aging. So, being mindful of that in our generations, of knowing that some things, don't sweat it, just go with it. But then if it is getting more serious, it's probably time, to seek some professional help.
Great. Well, thank you, Kelly. That's really, really useful information to know, I think, for families in really any part of society, but also ranching as well.
Thanks. And Happy New Year to you and all the rest of our viewers.
Yes, you too. Thanks, everybody.